All right, y'all, we're back with another update. We just collected 150 gems for the day 57 login reward. And yeah, let's go ahead and check the markets. I'm really looking for, what's his name? Oh, sorry. This is what happens when you stay up too late. Nope, there he was. Dang it. What's his name? Frostskin. Frostskin is what I am looking for copies of right now. For a Hydra cheese strategy I'm working, or not Hydra, a spider cheese strategy I'm thinking about and working on. But we'll talk about that later. I don't think I want to get into that quite yet. It'll be a surprise. Although by the time this video comes out, I'll probably already have finished it and maybe released a video on it. Either way, it doesn't matter. Let's check our soul merchants. Nothing in here all that exciting. So yeah, I'm not even entirely sure what I'm looking for right now. I guess just like more copies of souls for our clan boss team or something. I don't know. I haven't been worrying about the keys on Nightmare. I've just been running Nightmare chests. I did miss 2 Tag Arena fights because I couldn't find enough 1-star teams. That's because I put in like my actual champions onto my team so that we can try and stay in bronze 2. But I'm not too worried about losing 2 of these because we've got a big backlog of gold bars, so that's all fine and dandy. I do have this quest. Let's check this. What do we got? Have to feed Faction Wars boss. Do you think we can kill it? Knights, Revenant, and Orcs. Oh, shit. I don't think I can do either one of these. There's a small possibility we can do Orcs if I gear out my Galek, but honestly, at level 30, probably not. So we might miss that one today, which is a bummer. That is like high priority in terms of account progress, is getting that done as like the next thing. Team from a single affinity for our arena missions, so we won't worry about that too much. Let's go ahead and just burn some of these then. Yeah, so the other thing we're working on right now is we have the spider tournament, right, for the last copy of the rare that I need to get the epic. So if we look at that, I've just been running a lot of spiders, leveling up stuff for the fusion. So we've got we've got one of our fusions to 4 stars, and we're working on leveling that up. We need to get those 2 as well. I have all of these gems, so I have been spending the gems. I'm still not ready to invest in the mine yet. That's going to come after we get the Arbiter missions done, I think. So Spider Tournament, we've got 823 points. I've been farming it in 3-man teams using Shield Guard, Armor, and Beacon on stage 15, which is the positive affinity, and that's been going pretty well so far, so we'll keep working on that. I'm also trying to build up a lot of silver. That's one nice thing about farming spiders. It's good for silver. I am trying to build up enough silver. I need to get my armor rebuilt, the second armor number 2 built out with high speed, so that I can go and make some progress in the Doom Tower, which we only have 2 days to. So hopefully we can push past this. Unfortunately, the Doom Tower is like the one area in the game where I've been like kind of slacking. Not slack, I mean like I just haven't had the resources to go focus on that because I've been focused on other things. So, I don't know. Can you tell I stayed up way too late? That's just what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, for now, I'm just chilling, trying to pick up as many copies as Frostbringer as I can. But I do feel like I need to focus on this this fusion right now, because this is like the last opportunity I realistically have to get a rare, and then we do want to get that epic. It'll be really nice to have the decreased attack epic. I was honestly thinking about that epic, and I'm like, actually, I might be able to slot that epic in to my non-spirit affinity clan boss team and get some really nice results from it. And then just build it like in the exact same way that Spirit Host is built, so I can just like swap them in and out based on whatever affinity the clan boss is. And that might actually be kind of nice, because she does bring that decreased attack, which would be really helpful. And if it's not Spirit affinity, I think we can get by on the 2-to-1 ratio using like Eris or Valerie to clear the stun. So it's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm just gonna get my missions done. I'm just gonna farm Spider 15 and try and pick up that rare while leveling up some other stuff. And that's gonna be pretty much it for now. I don't know. We'll have to see if I feel like leveling up the Armiger's gear or like rebuilding his gear first later today or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, all right. I'll see you on the next one. I need to take a nap. Have a good one. Cheers. Hey y'all, we're live with another update. It is, whoops, I always click the referral link for some reason. It is day 58, and things are chugging along. Where are we at? Main thing that's been going on is working on the Spider tournament. We are up to, how many points have we got now? 1406. So we're going to claim this rare, hopefully later today, if not tomorrow. We still have today and then reset tomorrow to grab it. Depending on how things shake out, I may actually try and win this tournament. We'll see what this guy does. But it doesn't look like anyone's pushing it. I would kind of like to get this 4-star chicken anyway, so I may actually try and push and win this tournament, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow and see what that looks like to maybe decide on that. Let's check the Soul Merchant. We got anything interesting here? I did pick up 500 coins. Like Galek Soul. I do have a Galek. None of these other ones are interesting. I picked up 500 coins from one of my rewards. I have 3,500 of these, but I'm kind of just waiting to get Arbiter before I worry about souls right now, because we kind of got all the souls we need. So I'm not super fussed about that. We did miss the advanced quest yesterday because I couldn't get through the Faction War boss, which was a bummer, but that's just how it goes. What do we have today? Demon Lord, dungeons, normal ones, Hydra. Faction Wars with at least one rare. Okay, cool. So our Faction Wars quest is easy. Nice. Actually, let me make sure. I think I have a rare for every faction. Okay, yeah, we've got rares for Barbarians. Cool. Yeah, so we'll get that done. I wonder if I can beat this boss now that I have Zephyr Sniper. In terms of getting copies of our Frost... a guy, whatever his name is. Not Frost. I always want to say Frostbringer, but I know it's not Frostbringer. Frost Skin. Still haven't picked up any more copies of Frost Skin yet, unfortunately. In an ideal world, I would be farming food, leveling up stuff, and pulling more mystery shards, but because I need to get this Spider tournament done to get the fusion done, I'm just focused on that. I did have a set of 2 stars all finish in the sparring pit, so that's nice. It's a bunch more 3 stars we can make from that. We've got another set in here now. Dude, honestly, this sparring pit was such a good decision. I've gotten so much value out of the sparring pit. Still haven't unlocked the gem mine. I'm honestly thinking about it. I'm like a little torn. I'm like, because I was originally like, okay, we're gonna push to get Arbiter done, but now I'm like, I'm stuck on Arbiter, and I don't think gems are gonna solve the problem. So I'm like, do I start investing in the gem mine? I don't know, but I kind of want to save my gems in case. Like, ultimately, what I really want to do is get a bunch of really nice Relentless gear from my Armigers. So I think I'm gonna like take a strategy of like running all my energy in the tournaments until I get like just whenever they're up, right? As if we're just developing a good baseline of gear, and then whenever we think we might be able to win a tournament, do like a hard push and see if we can actually get the Relentless gear. It's kind of what I'm thinking how I want to use my gems, but I kind of need to focus more on getting all of the Faction War bosses down first. So, I don't know. We'll have an interesting... I leveled up a bunch of Skinwalkers. Was it Skinwalkers I leveled up? No, it was Ogren. I only have 1 level 30 Skinwalker. Yeah, I just need to... There's so much of this stuff I need to level, man. There's so much of this stuff. But I just haven't got... got the energy right now since we're trying to get this Spider done. So yeah, anyway, other thing of note, Clan vs. Clan is going to start up tomorrow. So I will probably hold on to at least my Faction Wars fights until then. I'll probably just run my 3v3 as soon as I find fights, just because I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm missing out on tokens because I was waiting to use them and then couldn't find any good matches. So we'll hold off on that. Any other updates? Oh, Doom Tower. I tried again to push through Scarab, and I just really need, like, I think I need a third Armiger, actually, is what I need. It doesn't have to be good, but I think I need a third Armiger. I just can't keep the turn meter down with just 2 Armigers. One thing that would help, certainly, would be getting their crit rate up to 100%. Like, this Armiger has 100% crit rate, but I don't want him to be in Relentless because he'll overrun the shield, so I have to swap out a boot or something else. I guess I could swap out something else instead of a boot. Maybe I should be doing that. Either way, that messes with his crit rate, and so he doesn't always have 100% the crit. This is one I started working on a little bit of his gear. You can see I took up these gloves to level 12, but he still doesn't have 100%. He only has 80% crit. But I don't know. I mean, it seems to be failing even without that. I need more turn meter reduction. So I think I'm gonna grab another Armiger and like start working him up, just like low levels, just to kind of cheese through that boss with my my Metal Shaper. Also, the other reason I'm just like, screw it, is like with every time we have these clan quests, every time we pick up a Blood Shield accessory, if we could just manage to get a couple of Blood Shield accessories, that would be problem solved. Another thing that might solve the problem actually is delaaja. I think where is she? Fusion. I think she's actually like not bad as a potential Scarab solo, because she's got this every time she A1s, she heals herself for 4% of her health, and she puts poisons up, and then she's got the decreased attack, which is really nice for that boss. She even shields herself and heals herself, although yeah, I guess I'm trying to think if that would be worth it or not, or whether that's worth using. Yeah, but I mean, I just think she'd be really good. And the other thing that would make her really good is I also already have a Blood Shield ring for Lizardmen, so we could throw that on her and then put her in there. So yeah, you guys, can you actually see that? No, it's being hidden. Whatever. It doesn't matter what the stats are. It's just a Blood Shield for Lizardmen. So yeah, I don't know. Probably not going to make progress on Doom Tower, unfortunately. Like, our Doom Tower progress has been pretty bad. Everything else on this account I've been really happy with, but it's just Doom Tower I haven't put enough focus on. The thing is, though, is like, I feel like the rewards for Doom Tower are nice, but they're not like huge, right? Because it's way more important that I get the advanced quests done every single day than it is to get like one extra boss in the Doom Tower and like pick up a few hundred extra energy, you know? And just in terms of like what's the most important, I don't feel like that's where it's at. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'd have to think about it and math it out more. But either way, that's pretty much where we're at. I'm just going to get through all these quests. I'm going to hold off on using most of my resources till after CVC starts. Hopefully we can win and pick up some accessories, but either way, I mean, hopefully we can at least get like the top rewards. I don't even know how active this clan's is. I've been in this clan for a minute, actually. I mean, most of these people seem like they're online or like recently active. Because we were able to get all of the missions or clan quests done in this clan last time, so we didn't have to swap. Speaking of, there's a possibility I could win this tournament. I need to keep an eye on this. If I can win this tournament, the clan quests reset tonight. If I can get in the top 3, I don't even have to win. I just have to get in the top 3. I could potentially grab that clan quest and get a clan quest on that way, which would be cool. This I'm not worried about, so yep, we got Dungeon Divers starting up, but I'm gonna ignore it. We only need to get the fusion from spiders, and then we're done. So that's the only one I care about, and then yeah, we have 4 days to get it done. So yep, that's gonna be it for me, and I'll probably see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Cheers. Hello, we're back with another update. So things are going reasonably well. Main things we've been working on, a few important notes. Okay, spider tournament. We've been farming spider for like 24 hours, got up to 2,700 points, claimed the 4-star chicken. I mentioned yesterday, I was like, oh, maybe I'll see how I'm doing in this tournament, and then we'll try and push and like win if we can. Yeah, well, I forgot CVC was starting because people went crazy, so we're nowhere close to winning the tournament right now. We're getting these 75 gems. Maybe I'll keep an eye on this to make sure we can get those 75, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. As long as we get something in the top, we're fine. So yeah, moral of the story is we did pick up the rare champion that we need for the fusion, and the fusion is coming along very nicely, which is good because we only have 3 days left. But if we take a look at this, I've got all of them up at 4-star. This one is the last one that needs to level, and I am probably going to spend my energy leveling him today, and then I'm going to do the fusion. We're open in the faction wars for Lizardmen today, and I want, like, so my major focus, I have a few major focuses. One, we still got to get Spider 20 done, right? And I'm trying to use this cheese strat where we get frost skin and like well, anyway, we'll talk about that later, but I need frost skins for that, and I need 2 armigers. So I'm kind of torn on like what exactly do I want to do. The cheese strat I'm using is basically going to use 3 uncommon, like level 1 uncommons, or like low level uncommons, and then 2 armigers. So I'm debating like, would the other armiger help me get, like, make it more reliable to cheese it? Like, should I take him up to 60? I'm definitely going to want him at level 60 at some point anyway. I'm also thinking about like Hydra. Having 2 armigers for Hydra would be good. So I'm like, do I invest there, or do I focus on getting the bosses of all the faction crypts down first? And so that's what I'm kind of waffling between right now in terms to where to focus. But because we have Broadmaw for Lizardmen, actually, let's run this and see what happens. I don't think we can do the boss. But I think we're pretty close, especially since we do have this. We have Muckstalker, we have Jizzo. I don't know if I have any gear on Jizzo. But yeah, I really want to be able to do this boss. And then, of course, it's all the other bosses as well that are also really important. So we want to be able to clear them every single day. So the main ones I'm still thinking of is I have Ogren. That's open today as well. I leveled up a bunch of level 30s, and I actually took 1 to 4-star. I'm not sure if I regret that decision or not yet, but I did take I think it was my Lumberer to 4-star for Ogren, and I'm hoping I can get through Ogren. The other one that I haven't cleared yet is Shadowkin, but I do have my Genbo, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, Genbo's level 40. Maybe if I build up a few other level 30s around him and maybe put him in some life skill gear, we can get that one out of the way. So that's on my radar of faction crypts to do. And then in terms of other ones, we need Undead, we need Skinwalkers, I need Orcs. For Orcs, I have my Galek, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should like think about taking him up to level 40 or what. And then the other thing I need to figure out is like, okay, what are the bosses on all these different stages, and like what champions do I actually need? Like which one should I take to level 40? Now this is going well actually so far. Let's see. I haven't done Lizardmen, I think, since Broadmaw hit level 60. I forgot I put him in this bolster set, so he's just keeping everyone alive super well. I need to think about that. I should honestly farm some shield sets for some of my other champions. I think I do want to put a big emphasis on getting Fire Knight, like farming Fire Knight. As soon as we get through this Faction Wars stuff, I think that's going to be like the next focus, is just like farming gear in Fire Knight. Oh shit, I stole the counterattack. Oof. Maybe I should turn off that counterattack. We'll see if this completes. Like, oh yeah, I forgot he has the res. I don't actually, like, I don't intend to farm the boss stage, right? Because we can move past the boss stage generally once we get through it. But the big question is just, like, oh, I forgot he does the HP exchange and stuff, too. The big question is, like, just can we clear it for the quest? That's the only thing that really matters. So, I think we're going to be fine, actually. Oh my god. Oh, like Broadmaw is kind of rough for this. Maybe, yeah. If this doesn't work, I think I could definitely do it if I set up a custom team. The problem is he just keeps doing his revive, and oh, you know what? We could just manual this. Why don't I just do that? Yeah, Yeah, let's just... How about we don't revive? How about we just A1 spam? Okay, we got the health swap there. He's in the bolster set, though, so I think we're fine. Look at that, yeah. Great. Might be... No, the boss is just going to steal that. I think we'll be fine. Like, honestly, the boss doesn't do hardly any damage. Yeah, look at that. It's like almost back to full just from bolster. Okay. So, and we don't need to clear this on manual or on auto or anything. It's fine if I have to come in here and manual this, but we could just set up a priest anyway. Okay, cool. Awesome. Broad mod's good enough. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, so we've got that out of the way. Like I said, we have skinwalkers we need, night revenants we need, undead horde we need, demon spawn we need, orcs we need. High elves is good, dark elves is good, sacred order is good, barbarians is good, banner lords is good, dwarves we need, and shadowkin we need. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I have all of these level 30s. Actually, let's run these and see how this goes. None of these guys have gear on them, I don't think. Actually, one of them might have gear. I'm curious, like, where they're gonna get stuck. Okay, so clearly they're like hyper squishy. But honestly, if we just like put a little bit of gear on them, even just like generic nothing gear, that might be good enough. Yeah, so I basically want to get to the boss and then like find out what the weaknesses are. And I'm really curious if like a team of all level 30s is going to be good enough, or if I need like some level 40s. Oh, that was rough. Yeah, these guys are going to fail probably. This isn't going to complete. That's fine. Okay, so I'll try putting some gear on them. Anyway, moral of the story is I want to figure something out, but we have all these guys leveled up. And yeah, there's my lumber at 4-star. And I need to gear out a frost skin anyway. Okay, we got our daily login reward. Cool, we'll claim that. What do we got? Oh yeah, nice. More energy or more food in the sparring pit. That's great. So let's check our altar of souls. Bad out. Dude, there's some interesting champs in here. Venomage. Nope. Okay. I don't even know what I'm looking for in here right now. I guess I just have to see when we get it. But okay, other things going on. Clan versus clans going on. We've already got up like basically all the clan versus clan done except for this last one here, which is nice. We're gonna get the gold. This clan is getting a lot more stuff done. We're not necessarily winning. Actually, we are winning right now, but barely. Honestly, I feel like I've done a ton of farming and I got like nothing for it. I've like contributed hardly anything. 11k points. It's kind of weird. Anyway, it's probably because I used all my 3v3 tokens too early. Forge Pass, we're getting very close to being done with that. Okay, clan quests, that's an important thing to talk about. I talked about how I was going to watch for the Classic Arena tournament to see if I was going to finish in the top 3. And I did finish in the top 3. I had to claim some arena tokens, and so I think I lost like 2 or 3 while I was sleeping. But it was fine. It's fine. We're doing all right on there. And so yeah, we finished that, which is good. And then we grabbed increased attack and increased defense. For increased defense, I finally got around to grabbing a pilgrim. Where is he? So before I was using whatever this guy's name is, Windtalker or whatever, which puts up a single increased defense and heals a target. There he is. But the problem is that he always uses it on Deacon because Deacon's in the lead, and so it's only really useful if I'm going to manual it. So I switched over to my Pilgrim. Where is Pilgrim? Maybe I left him over here. And Pilgrim can put up increased defense on an AoE. It's only the small version. I have no idea where he went. Whatever. Oh, here he is. Yeah. So I built him out with a bunch of speed gear, and he's, what, a little under 200 speed now? Yeah. And he has this increased defense on all allies for 2 turns, and so I put him in the team with my shield guard. So even though it's only a 30%, I figured it's better than the 60% that never lands on shield guard anyway. And we can help get this mission done. So, and that again means I don't need to jump clans. Although I'm starting to think, like, should I jump clans? I kind of probably should try and join a clan that's going to actually get top chests and get me, or kill the Nightmare clan boss so I can get double rewards there. But I don't know. We'll see. We're going to finish these missions first. We'll go ahead and spend our clan coins. We've got some of these from CVC, and we've got some from that mission we finished. So, again, we want an accuracy banner lords. Amulet skinwalkers. Man, so many skinwalkers. Okay, Sacred Order. That's interesting. We'll check that out. Undead. Got one more. And Shadowkin. Okay, let's check out that Sacred Order banner. That's going to be the big one. We want accuracy with speed. We need accuracy speed for both of our shield guards and our shield guards, both of our armorers and our deacon. So, moment of truth. Attack, HP, defense. Ugh, that's kind of bad, actually. Ugh, and no speed. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. I didn't have to, you guys can actually see stuff now. Oh, you couldn't see the speed, but I was pointing at my pilgrim earlier. He had 190 speed. Cool. So we spent the clan quests. What do we got in here? I've been burning. I burned all the energy I've accumulated. I'm torn about spending gems still because I feel like I don't really know. Like, I don't feel like what's limiting my progression right now is gems, is like energy. I feel like it's more like I got to get all of the rares or all the uncommons I need from the market. So, I don't know. But then I'm like, oh, maybe I want the shield guard 6-star. It's tough to decide. I'm still torn between faction guardians and, or faction war bosses and shield guard. But I think, honestly, if I go through it today, if I can, like, get this boss to work once I put gear on these guys, maybe then I'll be like, okay, if 3 stars are enough, or level 30s are enough to do it, let me just get all the level 30s I need for everything else. I mean, because that's the thing is, like, it's pretty easy just to take champs up to level 30, and if I can get the boss done just by doing that, like Shadowkin, it's like, well, we've already got the level 40, we just take up all these rares to level 30. It's like, you know, it's just a little bit of farming, and if that'll get us done, that'll be nice. I don't have a lot of rares for dwarves. We've got a couple. I think this guy was new, actually. Block buffs. Interesting. That actually might be nice for the Faction Wars boss. Oh, I think he pushes buffs back. So yeah, anyway. Any other things to talk about? I think that is it. I guess I didn't check my advanced quest. Do we have any bosses? Faction War stage without losing a champion. We can do that. Okay, cool. So I need to think about where I want to do this now. I've been doing it in Spider, but I feel like I actually don't want Spider. I feel like it's either got to be Fire Knight or Dragon. Dragon, I want speed gear and I want lifesteal gear for my shield guard. Fire Knight, I want regeneration gear. I'm thinking maybe Dragon, but all right, cool. Well, I will go do all my quests. I will level up some food. We'll probably end up doing the fusion for delaaja later today, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Cheers.